Hey everyone, it's me, Evilicious, and I'm here with my very first video on YouTube. And you see, I'm here to make a video about me personally, but I'd also like to discuss something else entirely. First of all, this is my very first YouTube account, so please, I understand that I may not have the ropes, I may not have the ropes just yet, but I will learn eventually through trial and error. Secondly, I do have very interesting kinks. By the username, I have a uvula fetish. I don't know what it is, but I always found them to be, attractive. It's something I'm not usually ashamed of expressing because I know everyone has their kinks, and yeah, I can respect that. I won't make fun of you for it. If it's something that you have a thing with, I'm not gonna bother with it. You're you, and myself, I'm not gonna make fun of the way you have a lifestyle of. So, yeah. But now with me aside, since the rest of about me you can find on my channel, it's basically just there. You can just find whatever you want about me there. As much as I tell about myself, I might put more there in case more people question about me. But you see, I want to make some responses to a group of people. I'd like to make a message to something called the commentary community. I think this commentary community isn't all that great. I mean, all the commentary community is a bunch of nerds with no lives sitting at a computer screen just bashing the living crap out of a person who they obviously don't like, taking their videos and just doing nothing but saying harsh and horrible things about it. Now, I honestly don't understand the idea of finding a video that you don't like, obviously stating that you don't like it, and just bashing the living crap out of it. I honestly don't understand what's the point of it. I mean, you could have messaged a person to say, hey, I don't like this, and explain why. It's just pointless bandwidth waste just for someone to say that they don't like a video. I mean, it's obvious that you don't like it, so why bother making a video, wasting other people's time just to tell them that you don't like a video? I mean, I find the person to come off as rather pretentious, and it's just a case of unwanted self-importance, and I'm sorry for saying that harshly, but there's no other way I can put it. But I'm going to try to be nice further on in this video. Personally, when it comes to the commentary community, I find it an excuse for some guy to make a video to say, hey, they hate a person with a silly cartoon character. They say absolute crap about a person, nothing good, and diminish the person's self-esteem. And yeah, I'm sorry, but you guys barely know the person, so the guy could have potential to becoming something big, yet you're trying to ruin that just by ruining their self-esteem, making them not want to fully expand themselves, which just leads to more people coming that just are not equal to these commentator standards, which makes the cycle of hatred repeat. And honestly, it's sad to see how these people just rip into anything with no thought or consideration about another person's future. It gets worse too. It gets to the point where the commentary community turns into cannibals and just go after each other. I mean, is this really what you're going to do with your life? Is this really the only thing you have to live for? I really don't want to see you guys going at each other's guts like this. It's sad considering you're all a community, so I figured you'd all work together to, make a well-functioning society to coexist in. You're all in this together, yet you choose to just beat each other up. I don't find that a well-functioning community if that's the case, and I know people are going to say not all commentators are like this. I know there are some that are light on people. However, here's the problem. Some of these people still waste their time making a video about someone they obviously don't like, and then they get their friends to watch it, and it all just ends up becoming one huge flame war and drama that basically just engulfs a lot of people. That just kind of doesn't make me look at it with a high head or anything. It's rather sad. I mean, yeah, there are some that can handle things maturely, and I applaud them for that. I mean, I've seen a guy named Seaster91 who's pretty mature. I've seen Dark Templar Kane, although that's kind of pushing it considering, he does kind of make fun of a person at their expense, but most of the time he's mature and cool. Swatston Bomber, although I think he might have temper problems and he might need to work that out, and I know she doesn't do commentaries anymore, but I think the best example would have to be Roshitsu Rises, and I know she jokes, but I don't see it as attacking the person. And I know this is kind of off topic, but I just gotta say, Miss Roshitsu, you are a very pretty person. I would not mind looking at your uvula any day. But with that aside, I can give a thumbs up to the people who try to be mature. However, the ones that just mock others at their expense, I just don't see eye to eye with them. I apologize. And I'm not naming off people because it would be a bad impression on me to name drop all the people who I think are wrong, but rather address it to them when I get my word out or they start to question what I say. So that way they understand and I can easily say to them what my personal issues are with them. I'm just trying to be fair with people, and in my final words to the commentary community, it's just gonna do nothing but destroy itself, and it's a shame. I mean, these guys sound like intelligent people, and they just waste that genius on each other, and they just use it on other people who they claim to not be worth people's time. Yet they waste their time with those people anyway. That's kind of hypocritical. I just wish there could be some chivalry to come out of this, but unfortunately, no one will appease to anyone until there's an actual God that says everyone is an equal, which is something I can say for a lot of people. So this is Evialicious, and I'll see you all in another video. Thank you for your time. You may be dismissed.